in the soup, we get injured in a Tyra rating stunt.
One after the other, after the other.
Listen to dancing judges gibberish.
What does this have to do with gays?
Go on a pretty wild burglary spree.
Loved it!
And help Cyndi Lauper find a new job.
Woo!
Plus, someone needs diapers on Regis and Kelly. The cast of Community invades our turf. And the kick-ass clip of the week.
I like that guy, Joel McHale.
Now, here's the host who watches it all for you, Joel McHale.
Welcome to The Soup. What a great week. Justice has been served, and Orlando Bloom is once again free to have nice things. That's right. Alexis Neiers, Pretty Wild Star and Employee of the Month, we're assuming it's her, the plaque went missing, so, received 180 days in jail for pleading no contest to her role in robbing Orlando Bloom's house. Alexis claims she was drunk at the time and unaware she was involved in a break-in. Executives gave the same excuse for picking up Pretty Wild. Drunk and unaware she was breaking into someone's house. I'm gonna case the joint for toilets. Okay. We're not a network that convicts people based on what we've read in the tabloids. We insist on giving the person who was caught on tape and agreed to a plea bargain the opportunity to clear their name. So clear away, Alexis.
I've made the decision for my own safety not to talk, and it eats me up inside. Don't you think for the last 8 months I haven't wanted to scream my side of the story?
This is not right. It's not justice. And one thing I'd like to say is I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry for all the people that were hurt by those people. But my daughter did not hurt anybody, and she was there by accident, and we can't talk about why, how.
Stop.
The reason Ken Baker kept his mouth closed was he didn't want his fillings stolen. In literary news, Tyra Banks is writing a novel. Thank you, Tyra. Oh, Tyra, novelists need to have vivid imaginations and be able to make up stories out of nowhere.
I actually almost ran into a mountain when I used to live in L.A.
This book is going to be the best thing since Lord of the Rings. One wig to rule them all. According to Tyra, the book will be called Model Land, and the story will take place at a magical modeling academy of the same name. There will also be a magical school for plus-size models called Hogwarts. The book will be Tyra's first work of fiction. That is, if you don't count calling the winner of her reality show America's Next Top Model. In televised dancing news, Niecy Nash was eliminated from Dancing with the Stars. She fractured her partner's skull with her boob. Earlier, after watching Derek and Nicole's perfectly scored Paso Doble, it looked like Bruno and Carrie Ann were trying out for Mary Murphy's So You Think You Can Dance job.
The beauty and the rebel in a feisty, vibrant, passionate performance. The flavor of Spain has never tasted so good.
Okay, Carrie Ann.
I don't even know what to say.
Clearly.
It was like, how did you do that? We were like, brilliant.
What's going on? They haven't even danced yet. Is Carrie Ann looking for meth? In celebrity relationship news, Bobby Brown proposed to his girlfriend of nearly 3 years, Alicia Etheridge, who is also his manager. Brown proposed to her on stage during a music festival in Florida. If anyone knows of any reason why these two should not be joined in holy matrimony, then speak now or forever hold your peace.
Kiss my ass!
She supports it. Bobby Brown on stage at a music festival? Did he wander up there or drive? I'm here. In Spidey news, Heidi Montag called the police on her mother Thursday, claiming she showed up unannounced and was refusing to leave the property. The police immediately responded to the 4119, which is code for unstable reality show fame whore who used to be a normal girl until she was corrupted by the lure of fame and a Machiavellian spouse and has now become an insane, delusional female butchered by plastic surgery who thinks her mother, possibly the one person who still cares about her, is actually out to get her. Cops don't get a lot of these 4119s these days. Heidi is reportedly seeking a restraining order against her mother. If successful, her mother will have to stay 500 feet away from Heidi or 6 feet away from her ridiculous breasts. In TV news, footage of Miley Cyrus dancing in an inappropriate and suggestive manner with an older man hit the internet. So Extra's Mario Lopez had Harvey Levin on to watch it over and over and over and over and over and over and over again.
It's being called Miley's Dirty Dancing video. That's Adam Shankman, the 44-year-old producer of her movie, The Last Song. Harvey, let's break this down.
This was, you know, honestly, it was good, clean fun.
I think the shock value is no one wants to see Hannah Montana grinding on anybody. And so that's going to throw people off.
You get the last word on that one, Mario.
You are so right with that unfunny joke, Mario. No one wants to see Hannah Montana grinding. Let's watch it one more time. Seriously, it's all I have. I hate going home at night. Any news? Anything? Anything? Any news at all? And steel mug? Okay. The Jersey Shore's casting director revealed that the entire cast will be replaced for the 3rd season. To find the new cast, MTV is going to run a skimmer across Ringy Samboro's hot tub. You think you could just peel it back? Let's talk about chicks, man.
Chicks, man.
In an effort to entice people to join her VIP website, Michelle Bombshell McGee has started a YouTube channel showing clips of her getting her butt tattooed as well as a shower video. Because that's what I want to watch, a Nazi with a shower video. Let's talk about chicks, man. Or let's have some chats, too. I don't know which one we're doing.
So meaty.
Yeah, so meaty. Jersey Shore, it makes sense. Author Tyra Banks will end the 5-year run of her daytime Emmy Award-winning talk show at the end of this month. Like all great entertainers, Tyra wants to leave while she is on top. This is definitely the top of something.
Tomorrow on an all-new Tyra.
Taboo. Shocking.
A father who breastfeeds his child.
You put a pump on your man breast.
A breast pump on my nipples.
The husband with a vagina.
He's all man.
I like my vagina.
How do you stand up and pee?
I taught myself how to do it. You could do it too.
And the first cousins who got married.
To call him something interesting.
I call him my husband.
Tomorrow on an all-new Tyra.
Hey, by the looks of them, I actually think they each probably did as well as they could. It does beg the question, if those freaks found someone, why is Tyra alone? Oprah has been making people's dreams come true for quite some time now. But really, would anyone dare to dream the dream this young man dreamed?
Cher wanted to add a little dazzle to your dress-up party, so she sent along something. Look at this. Look at this from her closet. Yes. Yes, a denim jacket glitzed up by Bob Mackie and
Bob Mackie!
That guy's dad was in the audience and screamed, "Hey, I got a baseball glove signed by Chuck Knobloch. Want to throw the ball around? I'll teach you to keep your wrist straight." For Mother's Day, Ellen filled her audience with pregnant women, and thanks to the most fertile rendition of Joe's Big Poppin', she introduced a new character, the jostled fetus.
Written all over your face, don't fight. If you like it more than I like it, so put it all over your face, don't bite it, and we can get it poppin' in the bathroom.
I got it. Oh, here it is. All right, It's like I'm working back on the Saturday night shift at that high school. Anyway. Of course, by now, we've all seen the pictures of the world's smallest horse and have agreed that it's some cute-ass I'd personally like to adopt it and cuddle him daily, but they have some other ideas on Good Morning America.
He is just absolutely adorable. I know how proud you are, so thank you very much. Have a good day, y'all.
Thank you. We love you. Thank you very much. Thank you. You too.
Ready to fire up the grill?
Oh, yeah.
And for a really tender world's smallest horse, be sure to baste it in its own tears. In California, 2 students had oral sex in a classroom while the teacher sat there unaware. It is a serious situation that should be handled in a delicate manner. Unfortunately, they decided to talk about it on Good Day LA.
Oh, yeah, it may start at home, but if you're running a classroom, you're responsible for it, no matter what starts at home.
But it's a dark classroom, you're running the projector. I've got 11 and 12-year-old kids, and I'm a teacher. The last thing I'm thinking they're doing is oral sex.
You'd be joining them.
Yeah, right. Like Jillian's ever been in a classroom. That deserves an apology, Steve.
By the way, I would like to apologize to Brazilians everywhere.
We'll be right back.
Stay tuned for reality show Clip Time with Cyndi Lauper getting canned, Spencer loses his mind on the hills, and Dirty Liars on Tough Love, plus a wrestling astronaut, a fight on cheaters, and the kick-ass Clip of the Week.
I say things that I feel.
Welcome back. Let's check back in with our resident felon, Alexis Neiers, who was just sentenced to 6 months in jail. Let me say that we do not believe our employees should be locked up with a bunch of criminals and held against their will, but it was Ken Baker's job to sit through an interview with Alexis, so he asked her about reporting for her first day in jail.
What's going to happen on June 24th?
It's going to be a rough morning. I'm going to, wake up and do my normal routine. Pray with my family like we always do. And ultimately, I'm going to walk into that courtroom with my head held high, and I'm going to do it.
Which is coincidentally how a security camera captured my face on tape and put me in jail. Oh, hey, it's my community co-stars, Gillian Jacobs. What are you guys doing here?
Oh, we're here to get our stuff back.
What stuff? From who?
The criminals you hire at E? Yeah, back in 2005, somebody stole my TV. Yeah, and last week, I lost a sock on the community set.
Actually, Chevy stole that. I saw him licking it.
Ew.
Okay, but just because one of our stars pleaded no contest to a robbery charge doesn't mean everyone at E is a criminal. It's just a coincidence.
Really? Then why does this place smell like a halfway house?
Hey, Joe, look at the stuff I jacked from the green room.
Not now, Mankini. You're making me...
I knew it!
Hey!
Let's get out of here before we somehow end up on a sex tape!
Okay. Gillian Jacobs, Allison Brie. Wow. Watch them on Community, Thursday nights, 8 p.m. on...
Oh, hi.
It's reality show Clip Time.
I wasn't told to leave.
Leave. On the Celebrity Apprentice. Sadly, Cyndi Lauper was fired. In the boardroom, things got tense between Cyndi and Holly. Donald intervened with an incisive question, and poor, emasculated Donald Jr. tried to suck up to his dad.
When I went with her, I tried to get her to go with statues and things that were imaginative.
What does this have to do with gays? Holly, what does this have to do with
Yeah. I'm trying to figure that out myself.
Cyndi...
Yeah, I was wondering that too, Dad. I wonder a lot of the same things you do, Dad. Our minds are a lot alike, Daddy. Do you love me? Look, I'm not gay. Right? Dad, I can be gay. I'll do whatever you want. On the hills, Spencer continued his delicious descent into madness. Last week, he lost his marbles on his innocent sister Stephanie, but not content to limit the abuse to his own flesh and blood, he goes after Heidi's sister and mother.
But that goes for my mom, too. And as a family, that's how we all should be.
Well, I didn't say anything negative about your mom. Your mom is just the vagina that made Heidi come onto Earth. Your mom is not Jesus or God or the Creator. So why can't I say that? So why can't I say that? Why can't I say that?
Disrespecting my mother and father. That's one of the 10
Hey, preacher, this isn't Bible study.
You guys
this
are
is
the ones
Earth.
always preaching
No one's
all the
preaching.
time and
No one's
practice what you
preaching.
freaking-
You're the biggest
Stop it.
poser in this town. You know what? You're gonna burn for
Stop it.
She's a
Spencer,
Go
that's
back
so
to
out
your
of
real
line.
estate job, you f***ing liar.
Man, what a cheap door. Heidi then said, "I'm so emotional right now. Thank goodness I had my tear ducts removed." On Tough Love Couples, Steve and the woman he's been in a successful and committed 30-year relationship with, his mother, tried to teach the couple something about honesty, but I'm not really sure Ryan is getting the lesson.
Did anything happen with that girl?
I mean, there was no sex with that girl.
There was no sex. I mean, are you sure?
I took a shower there.
Oh my God, I can't.
Come here. Come here.
I don't want to watch it.
Excel, you have to listen to this.
That's sexual, isn't it?
Steve! What am I doing wrong here?
You really slept on the couch that one night?
Yep.
No touchy-feely, no nothing.
I grabbed her boobs, Steve.
Ryan learned that grabbing boobs counts as cheating, and Steve learned a few new moves to try on his mom in the shower. TLC's Chocolate Wars is like Project Runway for chocolatiers, except there's no Heidi Klum and the gays are indifferent to it. But the show's judges are equally intense.
These three competitors are in an elite class of chocolatiers. This competition is gonna be fierce.
If the chocolate doesn't melt in my hands, somebody is gonna die. Confronting adulterers on cheaters has put Joey Greco in the middle of just about every kind of tense, stress-filled argument there is. So be warned if you try to debate him.
Are you gay?
No, I'm not, but
No,
what does
you're
that have
not
to do
gay.
with
So
anything?
you don't know what the going through
Right.
because you're not gay.
And
this
you
is
are,
not a
so you should be able to
straight
communicate.
equals relationship,
You
so
see
just
that you
shut
watch
up.
the L Word,
Just
don't
shut up.
you?
You stop.
Shouldn't you be able
The
to communicate?
L-word? Are we in Hollywood? This is regular people, Bill.
Yeah,
Like,
but
no.
you have heard of
Shut up.
cable
You're
television.
stupid. Just shut up.
And on cable, they have
Bye, Ted.
Showtime.
And that Stars has Spartacus Blood and Sand, which dabbles in all kinds of sexual orientation. Cable is great for learning about lesbians. I didn't see in treatment, but I heard it was great. Never mind. Cancel any plans you may have for next Monday night because WWE Raw is having a special guest host. Here's a hint. He's an American hero who once appeared on Dancing with the Stars. And no, it's not Penn Jillette. This clip is actually very funny. Oh, I knew they faked the moon landing. That's impossible. That guy would be totally cold. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned for lots more delicious soup, including Let's Take Some E. Chris Hardwick stops by, and the kick-ass clip of the week.
Gilbert, are we still on the air?
Welcome back. Oh my gosh. Hey, it's Chris Hardwick, the irrepressible host of Web Soup. What in the name of cross-network synergy brings you here?
Just making sure. Strategically disheveled hair, perma-scruff, perfect. Joel, I thought you'd like to clench your palate with a little web video starring the most awesomest dog ever.
Not interested. We've already got one of those. Take a look.
Okay, well, why don't you just do it anyway?
Well, look, your impassioned plea hasn't fallen on deaf ears. I'll honor your request.
For more viral insanity, tune into an all-web soup, Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, on G4, it's E's nerdy little cousin, Chris
Hardwick, everyone. Chris Hardwick. Thanks for all the time zones, buddy. Let's take some E. On this Sunday's all-new Pretty Wild, Alexis Neiers has stolen the heart of some dude named Javi. They met in Cabo back when she could travel internationally. When Javi and some other guy come to visit, Alexis, Tess, and their mom/enabler decide to show them how they wind down.
You kick your leg out. Be careful. Your undies. That's okay. This one.
Wow. That's pretty cool.
That was pretty.
Cool.
What move can you do?
This is a completely different family experience than what I had in my house.
For example, instead of a stripper pole, we had a recliner, and my mom didn't swing around it. Also, I don't ever recall my wallet going missing. Does anyone see my wallet? Which brings us to our clip of the week. Last Thursday morning, I appeared on Regis and Kelly and had an amazing time. Regis even took me out for dinner immediately after the show. This week, they had on Beth Trosky Stern, who was going to teach them how to take care of your dog, and things went great.
Can I see this dog for a second? Sure. I just want to see if this dog does what Chewy does when you hold certain dogs.
Are we still on the air?
So happened you...
Oh, sure. When a dog sniffs a crotch and defecates all over the set, it's cute as a button. When Regis does it, it becomes a human resources issue. Now, which one of you broads is going to scratch my belly? Come crap on my stage, and you probably will, because the dates at the Borgata in Atlantic City have changed to July 16th and 17th. See you there. All right, we'll see you next week. Bye.